Well, lovers of all things neon have a chance to help in the effort to preserve San Francisco's historic neon signs. San Francisco Neon is hosting the Neon Speaks Festival over the next couple of weekends. There will be short films that are shown, a walking tour, and a number of other events. Let's talk more about it and bring in Randall and Homan and Conry, both from the Neon Museum in San Francisco. Great to see you both. Thank you so much for being here. This sounds really exciting. Randall, how about I start with you and talk to me about the festival that's happening over the next couple of weeks, the Neon Speaks Festival. What kind of events can people come down and take part in?
Yeah, well, it's our 7th year. We never thought we'd keep doing it, but people keep saying, let's do it again next year. So we bring in a lot of different things to do, and it's all about neon and vintage neon. So if you're not in the San Francisco Bay Area, join us online. We're going to do an online symposium all day this Saturday with people from locally, from Brisbane, Australia, from London, from all over the world, from Spain. And then the following weekend, we're going to do a really fun program at the Roxy Theater in San Francisco. Okay. And one of the things we'll be showing from the Prelinger Archive, and the Prelingers helped us with this, home movies that have been scanned by the Prelinger Archive, and it's all neon. So it's a really great way to look at vintage San Francisco through the neon lens.
Yeah, and there's amazing neon signs all throughout the city of San Francisco. I know you do walking tours, but Katie, let me ask you about the Tenderloin specifically, because the Neon Museum is eventually going to have its own space inside the Tenderloin Museum here, but that neighborhood has more neon signs than anywhere in the city. Is that true?
That's true, yeah. I'm the director of the Tenderloin Museum, and we're the fiscal sponsors of San Francisco Neon, right? Which is Randall and Al.
And programming partners.
And programming partners.
Do a lot together.
We do walking tours, art shows, public programs like lectures, and we've been working together for almost the entire time the Tenderloin Museum's been open, nearly 10 years. So as you know, the museum's at Eddy and Leavenworth, and we're expanding. And there's many facets to our expansion, but one really exciting facet is that we're going to have the Bay Area's first neon sign gallery. So that's really going to commemorate all the incredible neon restoration work we've been doing.
A whole gallery in the museum will just be neon.
Yeah. How important is that to you to be able to have this expansion project go through?
It's something we never thought would happen. Yeah. And the good thing is that there are signs that need a home. And now we're going to be able to give them one. We don't want them to go to the dumpster, but they need someplace to go. And a lot of these signs are at Neon Works in Oakland. And Jim Rizzo and Adam Taylor are the ones who bring them back to life there. And they're also going to loan us some from the personal collection of Jim. Yeah. But we've found some really great finds. And one of them is Tony's Cable Car restaurant. That neon cable car has to come down because the pole is no longer safe. Okay. So it's got to come down, needs a place to go.
And there's so much enthusiasm around neon. It's just such fun, blockbuster programming that generates so much excitement. And even if you don't know that you love neon, you do.
Yeah, an old neon sign, I feel like it always kind of stops you in your tracks if you're walking down the street. What do you think? What is the sort of enduring and lasting allure of neon for you?
Well, that's the kind of amazing thing. How do you put your finger on it? It's actually hard to explain, but a neon sign does its job of drawing you in and making you wonder what's going on here, what's inside, and it lights up the streetscape like nothing else. There's really, sometimes people say, oh, LED neon. Those two things are completely different. Don't say them in the same sentence.
You're offended by that, that comparison.
No, they're different. They're just really different. But there's something inside a neon tube that's alive. It's all those electrons crashing around and creating a glow that's actually a lot like aurora borealis. How cool is that?
And we do a lot of programming and exhibitions at the intersection of art, history, and community. And neon is really that, as well as safety, because it provides much needed lighting for the street. So it's a really historically appropriate, artistically interesting way of lighting the streets.
Yeah. What are the biggest challenges in trying to make sure that historic neon signs around San Francisco are preserved where they are? How difficult is that?
Well, small businesses, particularly, there's a legacy business program in San Francisco. They need extra funds to keep that neon sign glowing. It's every neon sign is repaired or made by hand. It's not automated. So that's a lot of labor, unlike a plastic sign. So really, it's those grants that come from the city, or sometimes we just raise, like we're doing at Petaluma now, raising money from the community to save historic neon sign.
Because they're so important to the community.
Yeah.
They're really beautiful
really are.
artistic artifacts.
They're landmarks, whether they're official or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I mean,
actually,
part of the history of the city, obviously. Yeah.
yeah, we created the Tenderloin Historic Neon Sign District.
Okay.
Yeah, legislation we
worked
passed.
3 years on that.
So
and
there's legislation to protect neon signs and make it easier to put up new neon signs as well. And with that legislation, the Tenderloin Museum was able to put up our own neon sign.
25 foot tall, beautiful. It's neon and
Beautiful.
argon. And
it's
it
the
really,
only one in the city, only historic sign district in the
Yeah.
city, but hopefully this will spread all over the country.
All right, all right. You're going to spread your love of neon
Oh, yeah.
over the next couple of weeks if people take part in the Neon Festival, the Neon
Yeah.
Speaks Festival.
yeah, and come down to the Verde Club, another
Okay.
beautiful neon sign. That's on Sunday.
And as we wrap up here, I mean, obviously, I know that some of the people taking part in the festival over the next couple of weeks are neon makers. So, I mean, I think we think a lot about neon signs as being historic and being old. But what is the future of neon?
We have 6 neon artists that bring art to the Verde Club. And most neon artists also restore signs. So there's a real
Intersection.
A real
there.
intersection
Yeah.
there, which is great. And some people say it's a dying art. Well, no, it's not. There are people graduating from colleges that want to become neon artists and neon makers. And so, you know, we can't tell them it's a dying art. We need them because without those young glass benders, we can't save the vintage signs. Those two things go hand in hand.
Keep the tradition alive.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing everything neon with us. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you so much, Randall and Homan and Katie Conry. Appreciate the time and hope people can take part in the festival.
Please, yes, and visit us at the Tenderloin Museum soon.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Thank you both. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Heather, we'll send it over to you.
Okay.